Okay, welcome to Small Talk, Big Impact on Small B2B World Link. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Mensah. The stage is yours. Yes, yeah.
Right. It's nice to be here this evening. I'm Jeffrey Mensah Pepos. Yes. I'm working with the Kingdom Care Orphanage. Actually, I'm the founder, and I also run a Bible school, put this into discipleship courses. We train local pastors, and then we multiply the laborers in the rural area. So, and this ministry, I've been into this ministry over 15 years ago. And by the grace of God, I was born for a purpose, and the purpose to leave a legacy. And the legacy is to empower the youth and the orphans, to take their destiny into their hands. So it's amazing to be here, and I'm glad to share with you on this platform the titles of financial empowerment. To start, even when you look at the Bible, excuse me for those, if you look at the Bible, 3 John verse 2, it says, beloved, it's my wish. In other words, it's my prayer that Paul speaking, that you prosper in all things, even as your soul prosper. So you can see that if in the Bible or a godly context, you can see that financial empowerment is so.
Hello? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, can you hear me now, please?
Yes,
right.
I can.
Right.
I had to mute.
Right. So we can look at what's the meaning, actually, what's the meaning of financial empowerment? What does it mean for someone to be financially empowered? What does it mean? Okay, so financial empowerment is possessing the knowledge and ability to make choices and take desired actions that improve one's financial well-being. I'll take that again. Financial empowerment is possessing the knowledge. You can notice in the Bible that my people perish by lack of knowledge. So in other words, when there's absence of knowledge, then there's a sufferings, there's a pains, there is a lot of things. Good. So the definition is saying financial empowerment is possessing the knowledge and ability to make choices and take desired actions that improved one's financial well-being. So this definition alone talks a lot in terms of someone to be financially empowered. So this definition also talk on mindset. So in other words, before you can make a decision, ability to make a decision, unless there is a mindset. Now, when our brain, our mind is shifted for I can't do anymore, I am a failure, I cannot succeed again, I am the last person of everyone. I want to quit. Now, when these phrases or words begin coming to one's mind, it means the person cannot and will never empower himself or herself financially. So that means a lot. Coming back to the definition again, that means a lot. So in other words, you as individually, you have the power, the key, to take your life financially from one state to the other. So in other words, you are the boss of your life. You are the owner. You are the driver. You are driving your life through finances. Your decisions, your choices, are the elements that will improve one's financial well-being. Good. So, if anyone have question on that, let him take him down. That will come on that later. All right. So, financially, when we talk financially, there are choices that people made, and we don't see whether they are attainable and whether they are achievable. There are choices that can be attainable, but they cannot be achievable. So, in other words, making choices, so one had to be very, very, and very wise. That's why our meaning is based or is focusing on the keyword knowledge. So there are a lot of ways to succeed, and financial empowerment doesn't talk about someone who is rich. No, it's not being rich. Be empowered financially doesn't mean you are a rich man or you are a rich person. No. So financial empowerment means that there's a lack of elements. There's a lack of tools. There's a lack of some skills, some abilities, and some capable understanding toward your personal growth. So now, the knowledge here, before we take any move, any step toward our finances, one had to study the ground, whether it can be attainable or whether it can be achievable. Okay, let me give an example. I said to myself, next year I'll buy an aeroplane. Well, it's attainable, but is it achievable? How can I buy an aeroplane next year? Is it possible? I don't think that is attainable. You see, so you had to ask questions. Okay, I want to do this. So how can I begin? Where to start? Where to end? So sometimes we lack those clues, and that's where the knowledge is coming from. You have to possess the knowledge. They don't sell knowledge in the market. You can't see knowledge in the supermarket. You can never see, it's for sale. We see people, agents, advertising the business and whatever. But knowledge is someone that is open. You open to it. You search yourself. You avail yourself. So once you avail yourself, then you can possess that knowledge. And possessing the knowledge, then you have now the ability. The ability here can be mean capability. Someone who have enough knowledge to do something. You have the oil in your bone to do something. So that is the ability. So and when you go further, it's saying that by acquiring the knowledge and the ability, then you can now improve. So financial empowerment is also about improvement. You can't be empowered if there's no improvement. You can never be empowered if there's no improvement. So improvement is the result. Is showing the fruit of your empowerment. So improvement here is the fruit, the genuine fruit of your empowerment. You see, so the improvement will tell, the improvement will speak out. Oh, this person take this stage, now you get it here. This person take this stage, now you get it here. Now, you said, okay, oh, well, now I don't know what I do again. Some people are so frustrated that they don't see whether they can improve life anymore. Thinking about their debts, their bills, their mortgage, their credit cards, and all type of bills. And so they begin to ask, well, I failed. Well, I don't know what to do again. No. You have to bring yourself back and say, I can make it. So it's a mindset. Now, empowered person is someone who sees himself even in the midst of confusion, financial bankrupt, is someone who sees himself that I can improve again. So it's a mindset. It's a mindset. So once you make that mindset that I don't care what is around me, so you are empowering yourself. And when that willingness is there, that knowledge is there, that ability is there, guess what? Sooner, people started seeing your improvement. And improvements are also the result of your determination, because empowerment, is also determined. Anyone who empowers himself is someone who determined, a consistent person, a never give up person is someone who empowers himself. And it is also the same person that can see that, oh, I've made it at last. Yes, that is it. Okay, let me continue, move forward. Now, what is more about financial empowerment? I said a little bit about that already, but what is more? Financial empowerment can be within your reach, no matter your income. That's what I was explaining. Financial empowerment can be within your reach, no matter your income. That is because the beginning step don't start with dollars and cents, but the beginning starts with a mindset. Yes, that is it. Yes. Your mind set, you set up your mind that I can be out of this debt. This mortgage, I'll pay it. Yes. So then you are empowering yourself. The very person that can tell you are a winner is yourself. The very person that encourages you that you are a winner is yourself. The very person that can tell you you can improve is yourself. So you have carried the power within you. Yes. You face your bill yourself. You face your debt yourself. You face your financial issues. Sometimes there are things that you have no idea before you realize this happened, this come here, this, so how many bills? Yes. So you are responsible of your improvement. No one else. No one else. You are the one that should improve your life financially. Right. Now, let me give you an example about myself of things I've made choice, mindset, that no matter what, I will succeed. Now, I'm running 2 orphanages, one in Ghana and one in Togo. Now, the Ghana orphanage is somehow have improvement. Is well okay. It's talking about the well-being of the kids over there is far better than Togo. So I said, well, so what should I do? I begin to ask questions, begin to think about what I can do. And I said, okay, I want to empower the orphanage in Togo. So how should I do that? I said, well, so there is a gift. Someone give us a box, a gift box. And so inside the box, there's a fish, there's a fish, a designed fish, not fish to eat. It says it's something like a game that, it's in the form of fish. I said, well, so I said, this fish, this picture of fish, I'm not going to give it to the kids. This one, I'll keep it myself. So I kept this within my room where I normally come, when I came to Togo, where I slept at the orphanage, I put the fish there. So it's there, the small one. I put it there. In a small mirror, is there. So every day I look at it, I say, wow, this is beautiful. Now, guess what? When I continue looking at this fish statue every day, looking at it day to day, over a month, I'm continuing to look at it. Now, guess what's happening now? The mind came to me that, do you know that you can produce fish? I said, oh, yes, that is an idea coming. That is an idea coming. Woo! Hey, I can raise fish myself. I said, okay, so how can I raise fish? There must be a fish pond. You can raise fish within fish pond. I said, good. So I'm going to dig a fish pond. So I consulted the community people. They come around. I told them, okay, I want you to dig this hole for me. I gave them the measurement, and then that's it. They charged me. I said, no problem. Yes. So then they dug the hole, and I said, well, okay, now what should I do? I need to get a pump that can pump water inside the small swimming pool. Let me call it that way. So the water is pumped. I said, okay, so what should I do? I traveled down to the next city, the capital town of Lome, of Togo, which is Lome, Lome. So I said, okay, I'm looking for small fish to raise. They said, well, they are selling them. I said, how much is that? They said 1 pence. One, like this is 1 pence. I said, okay, that's good. So I bought about 500 in quantity. So they said, okay, now, because you are traveling as far, we need to sell you in the oxygen. I said, what is that? They said, yes, you need the knowledge. You see where empowerment coming from. When you don't have the knowledge. So I said, okay, so how much is that? So I bought the oxygen in the top of the fish. So, and I brought the whole thing. I dumped them, and it's there. Now, guess what? About 2 months ago, and these fish are multiply, and I can count, as I'm talking to you now, over 1,000 fishes. Wow. Do you see that? I have empowered myself. I have improved. So what is the idea behind my project? I said, well, with the fish, I can sell the fish, and the orphans too, they can eat. It will take 6 months for this fish to grow. So what am I doing? I'm using my ability. Sometimes the water lizard will come over to eat the fish. And I said, no way. So you can see that before one can improve life and well-being, it's not an easy thing. Unless you make a determination, unless you make a mindset. Christ said, we can do all things. Yes, my sister, my brother, my friend, guess what? You can do everything because there's a power within you. Yes, there is power within you. Don't be bored about your bill. Don't be bored about your mortgage? No. You have the power. The knowledge is just think and begin it. Yes. And the most powerful thing is this: God is always on your side. What about that one? So if God is on your side, how can you fail to pay your bill? If God is your side, how can you fail to pay your mortgage? No. But he said, my people perish by lack of knowledge. Okay, now, how can you financial empower? How you can financially empower yourself? How can you do that? Number one, you have to take charge, be the boss. First thing first, you will never feel financially empowered until you take charge of your money. Yes. Even though sometimes it can feel as tough, financial situations, something happen to us. We can make choices. Yes. Choices to change them. And the first choice needs to be a decision to be the boss of your money. Remember, financial empowerment is not about being rich. I'll take that one again. Financial empowerment is not about being rich. No. Financial empowerment in no way relates to the amount of money you have, but instead how you handle the money you have. You see? So that means that, you carry a lot as a person. You can improve your life. Yes, you can improve your life. If anybody tells you it is over, say no, it's not over. You can do better. Yes, you can overcome it. Yes, you can transform the situation. Yes, you can empower. Yes, improvement is in your side. Yes, there is improvement within you. Yes, it is. There is. There is. And there is. Good. So let's move in. And then the next thing is you have to make a plan. Guess what I did? I make a plan to travel and to go and get the fish. I make a plan. Okay, I had to dig a fish pond. Yes. I make a plan. Okay, to get the oxygen. Yes. So plan. You have to plan it. If you want to empower yourself financially, then there must be a plan. You can't live in a puzzle life, and get empowered. No. Plan. You have to plan. You have to plan it. If you plan it, then you achieve it. If you plan it, then you improve it. Plan it. Talking about your budgeting, talk about your business, talk about your skills, talk about anything that you can do. Yes, plan it. Just plan it. Okay? Just plan it. All right. Let's move on. I think I'm watching the time. What's my time now? Yeah. Okay. So, what we want to we move further. The empowered mindset, empowered mindset. Empowered mindset. You how you earn your money. Okay? you can save and grow your money. All is based on empowered mindset. The empowered mindset, how you can handle your debts and your credits, all based on the mindset. Mindset, very powerful. Fail to set your mind, then that's the chaotic. You can't do anything further. Yes, you can't do anything further. Okay, let's see the 5 ways to boost your sense of financial empowerment. You have to talk about financial self-care. Very important. Okay, sense of financial empowerment. You have to cultivate it. Okay, you have to cultivate it, desire it. Yes. Then prepare for surprises, expenses. Sometimes people don't know. People forget about that. There are expenses that you never think about. Before you realize, you get inside. Before you realize, this debt is there. Before you realize, this bill has come again. Have you prepared for surprises, expenses? All is based on mindset. Most people know the unexpected will happen eventually. Yet few plan for it. People don't plan if there to be anything tomorrow. What about if another bill comes? What about, I had to buy this online? What about I had to make a shopping? What about I had to send money to my friend? What about I had to sponsor a charity? Things come in unexpectedly. But you got to plan for it. All right? You had to plan for it. Everything had to be planned. Then the next thing is you need to avoid unnecessary fees. Miss a payment on a credit card. You could be hit with a late fee. Withdraw cash from an out of network ATM in the name of convenience, and it could cost you nearly $5 or £5 an average, or £2 or £1 an average, according to the bank rate. Do you see that? So you need to avoid unnecessary fees. Sometimes people, we suffer to get money sometimes, but we want to spend it in a free manner without planning. You don't plan for it. You spend it as if it's finished today, that is okay. No. Now, further, you protect your finances. How do you do that? Shop around from homeowners, renter, auto, health insurance policies. And always remember that it is as important to have adequate coverage that protects you from major loss as it is to fund a competitive rate. You see that? Yes, people don't protect their finances. That's why we say earlier that you have to plan for it. Plan for it. You have to plan for it. All right? You have to plan for it. So, to move further, as I said earlier, begin to, you can write your question down. Okay, I have a charted here. What keep you going and thinking? Okay, in terms of financial crisis, what kept you going and thinking positively? Good question. What motivates you to start an orphanage? And what is your story? Oh, great. All right. Okay. I was a rejected child. You want to hear my story? I hope don't cry on phone if you hear my story. I was a rejected child. Yes. I led my family in 1999. Up to date. Nobody knows how I survived. I remember sleeping under mango trees, under palm trees. Yes, a cassava owner. Woo, hey, do you see that? So I went to a lot and a lot in life as a child. So I said, well, God, if I'm going through this, I promise you, Lord, if you raise me up by your grace and I become brilliant, Lord, I'll make sure I'll become an orphan advocate. So I had to start. So I started speaking to various kids, rejected children, preaching to them, talking to them, and then I took two of my orphans, and then I brought them and I put them with my mom. I said, well, you remain there until they learn. They are ladies. They learn sewings, and we bought machine for them. They become, empower them just to go and live their living. So this motivated me. I said, well, so if I can change two ladies' lives at my age, I can touch the world. So that motivated me, and I had to start the orphanage. So the orphanage in Togo was registered in 2007. You can imagine, about 13 years ago. It's on 1 acre land. So we have a devotion hall. We have buildings. Still, we have ongoing build because a lot of orphans keep coming. Sometimes I say, no, I'm sorry. We are limited, so we can't take you anymore. Last 2 months, 150 came to our orphanage in Togo. I said, no, I'm sorry. I didn't even take one because I have over 80s already here in orphanage in Togo alone. And for them to eat 3 times a day, God is providing. You see, so, I make a focus that my living should not base for myself, not for myself. I don't need anything on this life. I don't need anything. No, I just want to be a tools. I want to leave a rich legacy. Somebody should say, oh, because of you, I'm empowered. As I'm talking to you now, one of my orphan is in the University of Mission School in Burkina Faso. One of my orphans. One of them have graduated in the University of Benin, Abome Calavi. He is now in the Bible school in Benin. I was there last year and I had to speak and preach and talk to people in Benin. So I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy see life changes because of my mindset. I make improvement. Guess what? When I was suffering, no food, I didn't give up. I make my mind know I had to get there. I had to see a child smiling because of my pain. I will not change my mind. No way. Yes. Remember, I was in London. I was there to do my study. My master's study. I did over there in the London School of Theology. I was there. People see, oh, it's okay, you can be there and enjoy your life. I said, no way. I have a call. And my call is to smile an orphan and a mango tree and the palm trees, in a farm, a rejected child. I'm going back to my country. Come on. Pim, fly. I get here. And God what? I empower myself with more knowledge in sociology and humanitarian services. So guess what? There are more power. I say, I will not give up. Do you see that? So when things are not okay, you don't give up. Just keep focused. Yes. Remember what I said earlier. I said, God is on your side. Your brother is not there. Your uncle is not there. Your mom is not there. Listen, God is always there for us. Yes, my daughter, you can make it. Yes, be focused. He has not leave you. God has not. He has not leave you. No, be focused. There are millions of ladies, ministers, deputies, lawyers, because of your perseverance, because of your mindset. Somebody's life had to be changed through your mindset. Yes. Get what? I'm happy when I see the kids surrounding me. Sometimes I'm in the middle of them singing. They are clapping. I'm dancing. Whoa, beautiful. I said, Lord, I thank you. So that is empowerment. That is empowerment. You know, the first person that empower me is myself. It begins from myself. So you don't give up when things are not okay. No. You know what I've learned so far in my journey? The more it's tough, the more I enjoy it. Are you agree with that? The more the journey is tough, the more I enjoy it. Yes, because the tougher it is, the more experience I have and the more energy I got. Wow. You see that? Now, can you imagine that if you don't have money, you know, you are going through things, financial crisis, and yet you carry a huge power in you? Can you agree on that? Sometimes there are financial crises, but the principle is saying that even though in the midst of financial crisis, that's the very moment that you are a winner. That's the very moment that you are improving yourself. Can you agree with that? Yes, that is it. So please, to give, I think my time is almost, want to take questions, maybe suggestions or comments, or no. Yes, so I thank you all for listening, and I thank God for my sister, my beloved sister, and that we have joined ourselves in a Zoom just a couple of weeks ago, and they have supposed our orphanage already. You know, I was surprised when we see, you know, he said, no, we donate your orphanage. I received a message from her. Yes, I took the money 2 days ago. And get what? I said, kids, come here. There is a business, a friend in UK. This is the money they sent to us. So what do you want us to use the money for? Get what they say? Rice, 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 rice. I said, wow. So we went about rice. That's the rice we ate. All of us. I ate myself. That is empowerment. If you have given up long time ago, do you think I will be in Togo and eat your rice? No. So we thank you all. God bless you. Any questions, comments, suggestions? Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have actually answered all the questions about, in times of financial crisis, what kept you going and thinking positively. It's yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to do that with the help of the Almighty. And what motivated you to start an orphanage? You've told us the story. Thank you very much. And we are so blessed. We have been empowered by these words. It's for us to take the bull by the horn and never give up, even when things are hard, even when it seems, oh, this small business I've just started, I'm not sure it's going to kick off the ground. It is for you to remember why you started it in the first place. So remembering why we started whatever we have started would help us to continue. So thank you very much for that. It was so inspiring. Have you got any last words for us, especially because have you got anything else to say quickly before we close, even though our time is up? No. Okay, so thank you very much. And this will be available on YouTube for catch up. And I wish you all the best for this weekend. Thank you and God bless.